What's going on, gamers? Today we're going to be doing a quick little speech on a topic that I feel is very important, not just to me, but to gamers all over. And that topic is overcoming ranked anxiety, right? I think most of us can agree the idea of ranked, where you can test your skill against others, is cool and sounds super fun. We also know that it's not all smiles and rainbows, whether it be from toxic teammates, the stakes when playing, and the fear of playing alone. Fun experience we imagine can seem quite the opposite of that. With that being said, let's have a quick discussion on how you can take steps to start getting through this fear or anxiety of ranked. The first topic is going to be about those darn toxic teammates, right? Whether their words are coming from a place of love or they just like to push your buttons. Just like in the real world, toxic people are everywhere and can be a real downer at times. Some steps we can take are voicing your feelings in hopes the person will understand and stop being toxic, but I think we all know from our own experiences that that's not always the best tactic. So other than keeping our hopes high, maybe that person's just having a bad day or they're having trouble voicing their opinions in a constructive way. If the toxicity just continues, your best option would be just to mute them. I understand in a team game, muting someone can seem backwards, but think of it this way. If the person really isn't contributing actual good or useful comms, they're just spewing crap, what's the point of arguing back and forth? Does it even matter if they're muted, right? Because what are you missing out on? Somebody calling you bad? I don't know, man. So understand that online, unlike in reality, you have control over if you hear your team or not, right? That is your choice. So don't be afraid to express that option, I guess. Now, with the toxic teammates out of the way, the fear of running into them can still be a real thing, right? So how can we fix and or mitigate this issue? If you're like me and have a small circle of friends, or maybe you don't have any friends at all to play with, maybe something you can try is to find some. I'm not asking you to go outside and ask Timmy and his grandma to be your rank partners, but when you run into good players online, ask them if they want to team up, or maybe use Discord or other services like that to look for teammates, look for a group of guys or gals to play with, right? I think it's very beneficial knowing that you have a stack of friends or just people with similar goals behind you all ready to go into the game and have a good time, but also play the game the correct way and have fun, right? And then for my third point, I would like to suggest also playing more in general. I believe a big reason we stress when it comes to ranked is because we assume we're going to perform badly or not to people's standards, right? So as someone who's played ranked for a very long time, years that may be, and I've also competed, ranked is just a casual mode with some extra rules and stakes. Yes, we're trying to win, but at the end of the day, it's a game and we are playing for our enjoyment. So play, and play some more, because with playtime comes more self-confidence, even if it's only a little bit. It'll help always in the long run. And for my last point, now that we have touched up on a few things, right, we're going to actually go and bring something back from my last point. So the stakes, right? When it comes to ranked and how understanding them can help ease your mind, when you play ranked, you play for virtual points. Let me reiterate that. Virtual. These points will rise and fall depending on the result of the game. Points that you gain can be lost, and the points that you lose, they can be gained. Another thing that might be at stake may be your reputation, whether it be your reputation of yourself or the game community that you're in, or even your friends. Let me just tell you, right? Let's not allow the game to determine your value or give you the illusion that it can even determine your value, right? Because at the end of the day, it's just a game, right? And your rank, it doesn't mean too much, and it doesn't really define you as a person. Whether you're bronze or you're in the top echelon of whatever game, it doesn't matter. Yes, it can dictate if you're more skillful or not, but don't let it stress you out, because just because you're not the best at something doesn't mean you're not better at something else. And maybe you may lack in some areas, but may be great in some other ones, right? So take your weaknesses with your strengths, right? Because we're all different. We can't all be the same. Just understand that just like everyone else, you are entitled to bad games, bad days, bad weeks. Don't let yourself get down for too long just because you feel like you're in a slump, right? Slumps come to an end. When there is rain, a rainbow will follow, right? So with all this being said, I really do hope you guys can take some steps, hopefully using some of the advice and points that I made today to enjoy ranked a little bit more with less stress and just a better outlook on it, right? I want to thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like to let me know that I'm doing a good job, or a dislike if you feel the opposite. Leave a comment whether you want to find some gamers in the comment section, or you want to ask a few questions, right? And then subscribe if you want to keep up to date with me and my channel, because I promise you guys I'd be happy to see you guys time and time again. But I'm gonna head out because I got to do some gaming myself, and I hopefully see you guys around. Take care. Peace.